and for everybody else. But just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile. What's good? Yes, I got the flower in my hair. Today's my daughter's birthday. She put the flower there, so I'm rocking it. What? Um, it's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. I just wanted to shout out and just spread some love and some
Malcolm Jamal Warner, y'all.
good cheer. And you know what? Life is out here lifing. Right?
Life is out here lifing. Life is out here lifing. Rest in peace to that brother, man. You know, rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. If y'all ain't got the news, Malcolm passed away, man. Rest in peace to the brother Malcolm Jamal Warner, y'all. Word up. 2025, man. We lost like 10 people, man. 10 people this month, this year alone. Salute. You know what I mean, y'all? Just this year alone, man, we lost at least 10 people, man. I'm gonna break it down to y'all. Just this year alone. So, in 2025, we lost Roberta Flack. We lost Sam Moore, Angie Stone, Barry Michael Cooper, Gus Williams, Harry Stewart. You know, y'all probably ain't even heard of none of these names. Irv Gotti. Of course, y'all heard of him. We lost Roy Ayers, Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mother. And we lost Brenton Wood. And we lost Gwen McCree, Gwen, Mc, Gwen McCrae. And we lost Jerry Butler. We lost all these people in 2025. Roberta Flack, Sam Moore, Angie Stone, Barry Michael Cooper, Gus Williams, Harry Stewart, Irv Gotti, Roy Ayers, Etta Wallace, Brent Wood, Gwen McCrae, and Jerry Butler. We lost these people in 2025, and now we could add Malcolm Jamal Warner to the list. Malcolm Jamal Warner, he actually passed away in the month his daughter was born. You know what I'm saying? He had a picture of him holding his newborn daughter in the month of July, meaning she was born in that month. You know, he's very private about his family life, but we learned that Malcolm Jamal Warner's daughter was born in July. You know what I'm saying? Man, so they was on vacation in Costa Rica, y'all. Costa Rica family vacation, and that's what makes it worse. Cause you expect to come back home from vacation. Feel me? Expect to come back home from vacation, bro. And when that don't happen, and when you lose your life in front of your family because he was trying to actually swim, and a strong gust of current took him away, and they didn't find him till Sunday. So they was looking for him. He was missing in the waters. You never get to take the money, man. You never get to take the money with you. You can't cram none of that into your coffin, man. I don't care how much money you got. You ain't taking that with you. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Cause he was young. So when I heard 54, I'm like, like when I heard Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away, the last thing came to my mind was a drowning. I was thinking, you know, natural causes. But again, he was young. He wasn't that old. Like we grew up on Theo. We grew up on Theo, the Cosby Show. He was the cool kid from the Cosby Show, man. You know, Malcolm, man. I like his style on the show. The Gordon Gantrell shirt. Like that was his step out episode from the Cosbys when he had that Gordon Gantrell. But what about when when he was doing the audition with Cockroach? Remember y'all that the audition with Cockroach when Cockroach got the audition and he didn't. That was a good episode for Theo too, cause when Theo came back, he was angry. You know, there's a lot was going on, man. So Malcolm Jamal Warner, y'all. Let's see what he got to say, man. Malcolm Jamal Warner, add him to the list. A young brother, man. 54 years old, y'all. 54. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yeah, but damn, I gotta go watch the Cosby's now, man. Just in his memory, bro. And what about him and his show with Eddie Griffin, what's it called? Um what's the name of that show with him and Eddie Griffin? What's that show called? Him and Eddie Griffin. Let's look that up real quick. What's that show called? Malcolm Jamal and Eddie Griffin, man. I forgot the name of that show, man. Eddie Griffin and Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yeah, that was a good show, man. Eddie and Malcolm. Eddie, let me see. Eddie and Malcolm Jamal Warner. What's that show called? Eddie, Malcolm, Jamal Warner. Let me see. Eddie. I forgot the name of that. Malcolm and Eddie. There you go. So it's called Malcolm and Eddie, man. Malcolm and Eddie, man. You know that. This was a good show too, man. Malcolm and Eddie was a good show, man. Awesome show. You know what I'm saying? So but to lose your life with on vacation with your family. So this Malcolm and Eddie, man. It's a good show right there. Malcolm and Eddie. It's a good show, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's tragic, man. So the news, the news come out. I'm gonna give it to y'all straight up. You know, Fox LA, TMZ.
Reporting that Malcolm Jamal Warner, probably best known for his role in The Cosby Show, has died. Chris Bruno is a close friend of Malcolm, and he's reacting to the news this morning. Chris, do we have you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Chris, I'm first of all, I'm so incredibly sorry for your loss. This comes as a major shock to all of us who knew of him and appreciated his work, but as a close personal friend, I have to imagine you're...
Yeah, man. He got a beautiful, beautiful daughter, man. That's about what looked like she around, toddler age. Like 5, 6, 7. She was on vacation with him in Costa Rica. So this happened over there. This didn't happen in the States. This happened, in Costa Rica. Man, insane, bro. Like we losing so many people. It's not even funny, man. How much people we losing out here.
In mourning and shocked yourself this morning.
Listen, the reason I'm here is because I want people to the man that Malcolm was. He was a kind, generous, and caring man. He was an amazing husband, musician, actor, and friend. He's been a friend of mine for 20 years now. And I just want people to know that
So he knows him for 20 years, y'all. 20 years he knows this Malcolm Jamal Warner guy. 20 years. So, he feeling some type of way.
the world has lost a real gem. Yeah. Especially now, all we have going on in the country right now. Like Malcolm was a uniter. And he was an inspiration to me. And to provide support and guidance for me as a friend all these years. And I just want everybody to know how much the world is going to miss Malcolm Jamal Warner. And that's, I can say right now, you're all in deep, deep mourning right now, a very close circle of friends and family. And, I just wanted to set the record right that the world is going to miss a great man. And, we are all mourning together. So thank you for...
Everybody Everybody is talking about it. Access Hollywood up in here. Yeah, man. Yo, we ain't promised tomorrow on this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all got tomorrow? Y'all don't know when y'all got, man. This man went on vacation and he ain't make it back. So y'all keep thinking y'all got every day and nah, bro. You don't know when. I mean, you don't know when your check on cash. You don't know, bro. None of us knew. It just happened. It just happens, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Malcolm Jamal Warner, man, passed away at the age of 54. Well known in Theo, well known playing the character as Theo, but we also know him from Malcolm and Eddie, which was an awesome show. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know, man. I'm over here cooking, don't mind the noise. You just never know, man, when it's your time to go. It just happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just happens, man. Rest in peace to that man. This was unexpected. You know what I'm saying? I grew up off Malcolm Jamal Warner. I grew up off Theo, man. You know what I'm saying? This was unexpected. I didn't expect this to happen. No way, man. We lost a lot of people in 2025, man. A lot. Goes to show you, ain't nobody immune to this, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody immune to this.
Has passed away at 54 years old. According to multiple reports on July 21st, the actor died following an accidental drowning while on a family trip to Costa Rica. An official cause of death was not immediately made public, and Access Hollywood has reached out to Warner's reps for comment. Warner shot to child stardom as Theo Huxtable.
Yeah, that's what everybody known for. Theo. You know what I'm saying? One of the cool, cool kids, you know? Theo was alright, man. You know, I like this character. You know? He wasn't too goofy, man.
The son of Bill Cosby's title character on an iconic sitcom, and he received a 1986 Emmy nomination for his work. He went on to appear in dozens of TV shows and films, including Fool's Gold, American Crime Story, 911, and more, as well as his own series. And he received a 1986 Emmy nomination for his work. He went on to appear in dozens of TV shows and films, including Fool's Gold, American Crime Story, 911, and more.
Oh, so he had a couple movies under his belt. That I know. I know he had a couple movies under his belt. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
I was, podcast called, not all hood. I couldn't even finish my sentence. Just like, ain't nothing wrong with the hood. Ain't nothing wrong with the hood. And it made me realize that there could be a misconception that we're saying not all hood, saying that the hood is bad. Mm-hmm. But the concept is like what the media shows us is one side of
100% true. Well, what the media ain't gonna show you the truth. They the media. They control by the elites. The elites got to push out an agenda. You know what I'm saying? So he right on that. The media ain't gonna tell you the truth. You know why? Why would they? The first thing is called television. This is a television. Tell lies to your vision. It's a television. Tell lies to your vision. So why would the media tell the truth? Message.
Black culture. Mm-hmm. It's the hood side, and the hood side ultimately, historically, is what has always created American culture. Right? It's co-opted from the hood, and then it becomes mainstream.
Exactly.
But I just I loved your take and your reminder that the hood should be as celebrated as the rest of the lanes of Black culture.
I agree. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? I like that. The hood should be celebrated too. Definitely, especially if you came from the hood. What, you gonna turn your back on the place that made you? You know, the ghettos made a lot of people, man. Eddie Murphys, your Martin Lawrences. You know who you think made them, bro? The hood, the ghetto. You gotta pop off here first. You gotta be funny in the hood before everybody else gonna accept you. We gotta stamp you first in the hood. So if you ain't funny here in the hood and your local, bars or whatever, if you ain't funny there, if you ain't popping off there, if you ain't making no noise in your hood, you ain't gonna make no noise, no. So you gotta celebrate where you come from. You don't turn your back on it. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. So salute to him, man.
And it made me realize that there could be a misconception that we're saying not all hoods, saying that the hood is bad, but the concept is like what the media shows us is Black culture. And it's the hood side, and the hood side, ultimately, historically, is what has always created American culture.
You heard that? The hood side. So, like I told my cousin, like a lot of people want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. You know what I'm saying? They want our rhythm, but not our blues. Don't let that go over your heads, man. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. Passed away at the age of 54. Sad, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, man. Boy Kavion, and I'm out the building, y'all. Peace.